Welcome back, boys. If you guys follow my Instagram at super_Williams, you already know what I'm about to reveal to you. However, if you don't, then this is gonna be a surprise. As you guys know, I do have a Supra and this Mustang and another Mustang. This being like the major project on the build right now as a build series. However, I just spent like $10,000 on my Supra to get it running for the end of the season. And I don't really want to invest any more into this thing. So right now we're just waiting on a couple things to maybe fire it up, like a fuse box and stuff. So this is gonna sit for another couple days. However, we got this new project just to tinker with as like a really, really low budget project that I don't really care what happens to it as long as we have fun and you guys have fun building this with me. So fully equipped with a winch that I don't know if it works or not. A tachometer, which I do not know if it works or not because currently the engine does not run. So we actually got two of these, and my friend Robert has the other one, and he's gonna build that one, and I'm gonna build this one. And all it costed us for both of these was a case of beer. So thank you, Kyle, for giving this to us for a super cheap price. But first things first, we have to see if we can make this run. Unfortunately, I was born in the 90s, which means I have no clue how a carburetor works. So I think that's our first problem. So we're gonna tinker with this and see if we can get it to fire up. That's gonna be a main objective today. And then who knows what's gonna happen. Ultimately, I'd like to swap this out for something bigger. Maybe like an ATV engine or a snowmobile engine or even a street bike engine. But let's just see what we can do with this for now. So obviously, this is the carburetor. I have no idea how it works. We have like 0 fuel in it, which is also bad. There's like a splash of oil in it. Kind of smells like oil. But I don't know about you guys. Does this not kind of look like an old school Optimus Prime, like in the cartoon? I think so. This is a throttle. Oh, okay. So I think I got this figured out. I think this flapper is actually the choke. And there's another flapper right here. You'll see if I press this throttle, that one moves. So that's likely our choke then. How do you turn the choke on in this thing then? So this was the throttle at one point, I'm assuming. Connected to here. Oh, gas shut off right here. We're gonna take this carburetor off and see what we can find with it. Okay, I don't know what that hose was, but that's broken. Well, it looks like whatever seal this is isn't really sealing. Like I said, I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but a broken seal like this probably seems like an issue to me. It was leaking fuel. All the fuel that we put in it leaked out, so that's probably a good place to start. So we did remove this float, and then under the float was this little valve that goes into this hole here. We're gonna try and remove this gasket maker that someone put on here, because I assume there's supposed to be a proper sized O-ring here. Now as long as I don't get any of this down in that hole, I think I should be fine here. But who knows? Worst I can do is mess it up and then I'm out like a 12 beer, whatever. We have a little O-ring kit here, but our biggest O-ring isn't quite big enough. So I'm gonna have to go get one. So we got us an O-ring I hope is gonna work. I don't even know if it's supposed to be an O-ring or like a paper gasket or something here. Jam that back on there then. So I didn't hook the choke up, which is like this mechanism here. And it goes to this somehow. And I'm not willing to figure out how all that works right yet. So I'm just, if I need to choke the engine, I'll just put my hand over it. Cool. Now our issue before was that there was actually fuel leaking out the bottom of this bowl onto the ground and pretty much evacuated the whole tank. So we gotta put a bit of fuel in it. All my fuel cans are in the trailer for the car, full with ethanol. But this one has like really old pump gas in it. So maybe we can get this to work. Not working as planned. Slower. Damn it. Probably not gonna need much fuel for this to start, but getting out of this stupid thing is pretty annoying. So if we open this valve now and let fuel into it, hopefully it doesn't leak. And now our next problem is that the terminal on this battery has been blasted off, so this battery's not gonna work. I have no idea what all these wires are for. As you can see, someone blew off this terminal. Or melted it, one of the two. Same thing. You know what else? My booster cables are in the truck too. Or in the trailer, I should say. Because we bring them to the track with us. Damn it! Okay. Okay, we'll figure this out. No, I'm kind of scared, like, this on and off switch doesn't work, and then once I get it running, I'm not gonna know how to stop it. I think my best bet's just gonna be to cover this with my hand and choke out the whole engine, but sketchy counts. Battery needs more juice. It almost wanted to go though. Well, the battery charges a little bit. I want to know if this winch works, because that's probably the most baller thing on this thing. Actually, it doesn't work. Not with the controller anyways. I'm currently at the point where when I put that carburetor back together, that bottom screw, I have no idea what it does. I adjusted that a little bit and I don't know where it's supposed to be and I don't know what it does, so it's time for the Google machine for me.
Mixture screw right here. We're just going to start from scratch, so I'm going to spin it all the way in. We're going to back it out half, one and a half, and maybe just a little bit extra. You come up here, this here's your idle mixture screw. So screw it all the way in.
I did what he said in the video. I went 1.5 screws on the bottom one on the top one, and then a bit more throttle. It wants to go! Please, please go, you whore. Well, considering I just took the spark plug out without a wrench, that might be a problem. It's got like one of those diamond spark plugs in it. Okay, let's put this in with a wrench this time. I think I probably flooded it by now. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. If it had like pulse width modulation and shit, I'd probably figure it out. But no, it has carburetor. I don't know how all these like big block bracket car guys do it. They're all like, yeah, I got a 572 with a carburetor, it makes like 300 horsepower. Okay, bud, that's why. Son, watch this. I readjusted the carburetor screw again. Watch this, watch. Awkward. It just ran though. Fuck. What in the fuck is going on? No! You guys missed it. I swear it ran for like 10 seconds. You can see all the smoke in here now. This is too funny. I must look really pathetic on camera right now because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And this 11 horsepower little piece of shit is kicking my ass. And here I am with cars that have like 800 horsepower. Good job, Kyle. I think we're gonna go attempt a new spark plug. It's probably a good place to start. All right, I'm back with what I should have got from the very start to try and start this thing. I had some good fuel, a brand new spark plug, a Red Bull for my cocksucker, and if all else fails, some quick start. So we should probably get somewhere now, hopefully. So jam this in there. Now, just out of curiosity, we'll see if this spark plug did anything before draining the fuel. See, it started for a second. I wasn't a liar. Sick! Yeah, let's put some fuel on it now. I think it smokes a little bit. How are we gonna know if it works if we don't test it out? I mean, it runs. It's not terribly happy that it runs though. I'm gonna assume that's like me not knowing what carburetors are. I'm not sure how to adjust it without it popping, and my phone's pretty dead. So I'm gonna look up some videos on how to adjust the carburetor so it's not like dying on the top end, and then who knows? Maybe we'll go faster this time. I'm gonna take this cover off and see what's underneath. So this is how I'm told to adjust the coil. Loosen off these. Take my paper that's folded in half. Turn it so the magnet is there, and then retighten it. Well, I made it run. It appears I have a little bit more reading to do. I probably should adjust the valves in it as well. I'm going to take the front end off it next time I come out here. However, I've run out of time. I'll unplug this battery charger. But this should be a fun little project. Yeah, so the plan with this is going to be, we're just going to get it running for now. We'll see the top speed of it. We'll swap the pulleys out in the back. We'll see the top speed of it again. And maybe we'll find something that we can put in there for an engine. Also, I don't think Robert's going to build the second one. He might give it to me, so we'll have another one. This one's 11 horsepower, the other one is 14 horsepower, and they're pretty much the same make and model kind of deal. So I'll have enough parts for one good one, or maybe two shitty ones. Sorry for the lack of updates, guys. I love you. Peace.